Welcome to the On Deck podcast presented by LineStar. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville, and we've got your top MLB player prop bets for today, plus home run calls of the day. Now, we've had kind of a slow start to the season in our prop department, but Tyler, I've been crushing the home run calls 2 for 2 so far this season. So I'm just saying, pressure's on a little bit today. I'm feeling the pressure to pick a winner for us in home run calls.
I haven't missed a bonus pick. I've missed every one of our real ones, but all my bonuses have hit.
All right, so all of our picks are available Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, Sleeper, Chalkboard, wherever you place your bets. But if you do use those apps, use the promo code LineStar for up to $100 of your deposit match. And do us a huge favor right now if you can. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. A comment also enters you into the prop bets contest. If we go 2 for 2, one randomly selected commenter we'll win $50. It's on our prop bets there. And if we go 4 for 4, meaning we get both of our prop bets and our home run calls, we're giving out $100 to a randomly selected commenter. So got to be in it to win it. Comments also help us out in the algorithm of YouTube. So it just does us a huge favor. So thanks in advance for commenting below. And let's get into today's MLB slate. Of course, I am happy. Today is Monday, and we got a Yankees game on the slate today. Yankees crushing it lately, Tyler. I know they let you down as far as DFS yesterday, so on behalf of my Yankees, I apologize to you personally, but I'm not sorry about the Yankees starting off, 3-0.
I mean, sweeping the trash cans is always a good thing.
Yeah, no one can argue against that. All right, so for today, we are also the Props AI tool on the LineStar app. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to do so, linestarapp.com. That's where we are headed for our picks for today. So let's start with prop bets. Where are you headed in the prop market for today?
I'm going to go with Joe Boyle under 5.5 Ks. That's minus 110 in sports books. Our LineStar projection's 4.1. The consensus is 5.1. And look, he does have a 25% K rate over his limited amount of starts last year. So that is in his favor, to get over this line. But Boston offense has been very good and very good against a very good pitching staff in Seattle. Then Oakland has been keeping their starters in the low 80s for pitch count wise. Meanwhile, Boyle maxed out, I think, at 66 pitches in spring. I don't think they would jump him up to 90 plus. He's probably in the 80s area. And at that point, I just think it's going to be very hard for him to get over 6Ks. So I like Boyle under 5.5.
Yeah, in general, the Red Sox have actually pretty good plate discipline, so I like your call here. And actually, my first home run call was a Red Sox, Rafael Devers, and he delivered there. So can't go wrong with that, even though it is the Yankee. I usually am, partial to my Yankees, which we'll get to in just a second. I like going with the Red Sox hitters on that one. So I'm going back to my Yankees here for today. It's a Homer Monday kind of day, Tyler. That's just how I'm feeling today. I got my New York Knicks shirt on, even though they're not playing today. But hey, we got to lean into the New York teams today. So Anthony Rizzo, higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Rizzo's 267 off to a pretty decent start. He's gone over this in 3 of 4 games this season. This is a lefty bat going up against Arizona righty Ryan Nelson. And last season, Nelson gave up a nearly 300 average to lefty bats. So I think Rizzo's in excellent position. He also has better splits against righties in general throughout his career. And he's been batting cleanup in a Yankees lineup that is absolutely stacked with Aaron Judge, Juan Soto. So I think he's around guys that can definitely help him out, get to that line in terms of RBIs and the runs as well. So we're in a good spot here. We're going Anthony Rizzo, going with the home team, the Yankees. Let's do it. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. What do you think about my Yanks, Tyler? We're off to a pretty good start.
I cannot believe they keep winning these games, close ones where they're battling back. It's a good sign for your Yankees.
It definitely is. So those are our 2 picks for today. We're going to throw this on a ticket on Underdog Fantasy. And if we win, one randomly selected commenter wins $50. So make sure if you haven't already, comment below. Let us know where you're headed today in the prop market. We are always trying to help each other out and beat the books. Now it's time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, I'm 2 for 2 for my home run call, so pressure's on for me today. But where are you headed for a bomb today?
I'm going to pick on my Padres tonight, and I'm going Paul Goldschmidt plus 500 to hit a home run. Ooh. I just can't believe Goldie is plus 500. Wow. Waldron, who is pitching against the Cardinals, is allowing a 282 ISO to righties. Goldie has a 205 ISO versus righties. So he is good versus righties. Waldron has not been good versus righties. So I like the spot a lot. Goldie has faced some very solid pitching so far this year versus the Dodgers, and he still has a 214 ISO this season. So I'm very intrigued. I think Goldie's hitting the ball well. He's seen the ball well, and he has a good matchup. And at plus 500, I got to take a little.
Yeah, he's been looking good to start off the season. As you mentioned him in one of our best ball videos before the season even started, like, watch out for this guy. This is a guy who's 2 seasons removed from, MVP. So it's not like he should be anywhere near plus 500 ever, right? Like, so that's a really great value you're getting with that. For mine, as you guys know, my favorite stat in terms of picking home run calls is ISO. And today I'm looking at the slate and I'm looking at who has one of the best ISOs versus the handedness of the pitcher that they're facing for today. And it was actually Jorge Soler's really up there in terms of ISO. However, he's had a really cold start to the season. So I did a little pivot today. We'll see how that works out for me. I'm going pivoting to the New York Yankees and Juan Soto. I feel like you can't go wrong with this one. Plus 390. This is the third best odds for a home run in this game, but Juan Soto, 256 ISO against righties over the last 3 seasons. That'll be the 10th best among all hitters in tonight's matchups, minimum 300 plate appearances. And he specifically owned Ryan Nelson. Granted, a little small sample size, but a 727 ISO against Ryan Nelson. In fact, he has 2 home runs off him in 11 at-bats. Nelson last season was giving up 1.5 home run per 9. So I like his odds here in a good matchup. Lefty bat, righty pitcher who gives up some bombs now and then. So we're going Juan Soto for a Soto shot. What do you think about that, Tyler? Now that he's got pinstripes. Going for a second home run. He's
playing very well. He's playing very well,
good.
But as I always say, the pinstripes just don't look good on him.
They're so slimming on everyone, though, as I always tell you. Now, interesting.
Not the
Jorge
free agents
Soler, yeah. So in terms of the ISO, like that stat I always been looking at to start the season is like Jorge Soler is up there for sure, and he has a good matchup, but he's just been so cold. Like I just couldn't back a guy that hadn't looked that great at the plate to start the season. So Juan Soto looks awesome. He's looking for that bag at the end of the season, $500 million. You got to earn it somehow. That's hitting home runs. So let's go.
Absolutely.
All right, so those are our picks for today. Remember to check out the LineStar app. Not only do we have that props AI tool, but I talk to you guys all the time about home run calls and how we pick them. And the tool that we use a lot, Tyler, I think you probably use it too, is the matchup tool on the LineStar app that goes through the handedness and just the best matchup in terms of ISO, in terms of all of these different categories that you could sort through. And it really helps you not just for prop betting, but also daily fantasy as well, if you guys are into that. So check it out when you can, linestarapp.com. And then if you can do us a favor, again, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. You're in it to win it. Hopefully we'll go 4 for 4 today, start the week off right, and get this monkey off our back that is the slow start to the prop betting season. Usually we start off pretty hot, so this is not like us. We got to get right here. Let's do it.
Yeah,
good luck out there. We'll be fine. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.